languages. See, Africans, most especially Ghanaians and Nigerians, what we need to understand is that if somebody doesn't look like us, it doesn't mean that the person is not part of us. The person can be part of us even though he doesn't look like us. Okay? You see, we tend to hate anybody who doesn't look like... Let me make this point. Sometimes you see someone, you see a Ghanaian or a Nigerian or whatever coming to United States, this country, or UK, okay, contesting in an election. He wasn't born here, or he wasn't born in the UK, but he goes there, live there, school there, you know, get accepted in the community, become part and parcel of the community, and now he has certain knowledge that he wants to contribute towards the development of the city that he lives in. He is given the opportunity for the person to contest in an election, and sometimes win the election, and even become the leader of that city. Become the leader of that city. Why? Because they understand that immigrants are the ones who build cities. They are the ones who develop cities. We know this in Ghana. That's why so many lands are sold to the immigrants, to the Intafo, those that are called Intafo and the rest. Our chiefs know this. That's why they send the land to them, because they will build it. They will build those cities. Kumasi was built by the Intafo, the so-called Intafo that you called it. The Kumasi was built by us. And not only Kumasi, so many go to Accra. That is what is happening, man. And that is the same thing happening in America here. In America here, immigrants are the ones who built America. Go to UK, go to London. Immigrants are the ones who are building London. Huh? So you see an African becoming a mayor in America. You see an African becoming a mayor in London. In so many cities. There is a city that a Ghanaian is the mayor right now. I can't remember the name of that city in America here. In this Illinois. A Ghanaian. He's a Ghanaian. He wasn't even born here. See, Mamdani, New York. The mayor of New York wasn't born in America. He was born in Uganda. And his father named him after Kwame Nkrumah because of the influence Nkrumah had upon him. So he named him after Nkrumah, Kwame Mamdani. Something Kwame Mamdani. And he is now doing marvelous. He's performing marvelously in New York. But he wasn't born there. But he was given the opportunity. But see, do you think a white man could come from somewhere and go to Ghana and become a mayor in any of our cities? They're not going to allow it. Especially, the Ashantis, they're going to kick against it. They said, no, he's not from us. Recently, Mahama appointed a South Korean, someone who came from South Korea and lived in Ghana for so many years. And he gave birth in Ghana. All his kids are now Ghanaians. Okay? He's part of us. Mahama appointed him as the ambassador to South Korea. Come and see. I mean, go on social media and make search and see how people are kicking against some of these stuff. People are lambasting Mahama for doing that. So what are you saying to yourself? You want to be accepted somewhere, but you don't want to accept others. See, I was born and bred in Kumasi. I attended primary school in Kumasi, JHS in Kumasi, SHS, Senior Secondary School in Kumasi, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Kumasi. All my education in Kumasi. I know inside out of Kumasi before I traveled to United States. But I can guarantee you, I stand a very minute chance of becoming a mayor of Kumasi. Why? Because I'm not Ashanti. I'm not an Ashanti. Why? Because I'm not from the royal. Even those from Ashanti, even those coming from Ashanti, if you are not part of the royal family, they see you as, this guy is not, you see, so we keep on giving the opportunity to only damn people. And that's why we are where we are. We've been where we are and we are where we are. We are not moving forward Because those who deserve the opportunity, those who have the capability to do, we don't consider them. Meanwhile, see how the white people, you see, they do that to build their cities, to develop their cities. And then we end up coming here, and when we see a tall building, or we see, we say, oh my God, wow, this is wonderful, isn't it? We like it. But ask yourself, how did they get there? They got there as a result of accepting immigrants. Most of those buildings that you see, the architectures are immigrants. The architects, let me say, the architects are immigrants. Isn't it? They are immigrants. But we don't want to even accept people in the first place. We kick, and then we think we are okay. Meanwhile, we are not. We've been where we are for so many years. So that myopic, thinking, that retarded way of thinking should be stopped. We should start to think positively. We should start to incorporate, and accept people. Not to talk about, not to even talk about, Arabic language. Not to even talk about Mandarin. We need these languages. So I say kudos to the minister Haruna Idrisu, and kudos to John Mahama, and kudos to all of you who are actually, part of this. Our kids need that. And another argument they are saying is that, oh, the subjects are too many. Who told you that those subjects are too many for a kid? A kid can learn anything. Introduce it to him. A kid they don't think anything. The only thing that they process is what you introduce to them. There are people who speak 10 languages, if you don't know. And besides, it's even optional. It's optional, so why are you kicking against it? We want it. I've learned Akan when I was in school. Akan, I was coerced to learn it. I didn't know, and I don't know how Akan actually affected my life. I learned Chi. I learned French. All these languages, I learned them. Okay? Not to even talk. So if I had an opportunity, see, there was a time I missed a job because I couldn't speak Spanish. I missed a job in America here because I couldn't speak Spanish. When I did my master's here, and there was a job, they asked me, do you speak Spanish? I said no. Then walaikum salam. Then that was it. So please, these are opportunities introduced to our kids, and I think that will go a long way to help them. Maybe you might not see the help now, you might not see the effect now, but in the near future, you're gonna see it. You're gonna pray and bless Haruna Idrisu for even contribute to the introduction of these subjects or these languages. Thank you very much for whoever listened to me. Make sure you like and share this video. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullah.